Hello everybody on YouTube, it's your boy the Memphis XLR8, back at you with the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for the past 99 days, we have dueled with a different deck every single day. Today everybody, grand finale time. It's time to put the season to an end. We've had an amazing season, it's been great. And today, I figure we're gonna go ahead out with some Stardust action. We started this season with Red Dragon Arcfiend. I thought it was thematically appropriate. We look at Stardust Dragon and do some Stardust Dragon things. So we got ourselves a nice little deck. It's one part's Junk Synchro stuff and one part's Shooting Star Dragon Turbo Super Action Time. And we're going to have ourselves a good fun time making lots of big synchro monsters and doing all the shenanigans we want to do. And so if you guys are hoping for a deck list toward today's episode, you're going to have to look in the description today because I have a whole bunch of shoutouts to do. Because as is tradition, we're going to be shouting out every wonderful individual who helped contribute to this season's 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! With a fan suggestion. So I'm going to read out everybody who has helped contribute. Today's shoutouts are going to go to, in no particular order, Libra October, Spicy Boy, Fiery Vespucci, Dre McGee, Melffy Rabby, N, Master J. Shea, Chris Preciosi, Harry Yu, Eric Breeze, Punch Roll, Luke Galagaza, Reverie, Mad Reviewer Kioma, Nesh the Owl, Hientin Macias, X-Tyron, Gabriel, J. Taylor, Maxwell Friedus, Cartier Horton, Nando Somdi, Locke, Mark Montague, and last but certainly not least, the Fluffy 116. And hopefully I got everyone there because I went through all the episodes and I'm pretty sure I got everyone. If I forgot you somehow, let me know. But without further ado, folks, let's get into good old EDO Pro. Let's show this deck off, and we'll finish the season with a bang. Alrighty, our first opponent, and we're going to go ahead and try and go first today. You want to try and go first as often as possible, just to get things a-rolling. It's one of those decks, Stardust Dragons, they like to go first. It's much like, Junk Synchro in general. You like to go first and set up a board, so we'll see what we get to going. And it's hitting me. This is the finale, folks. We're all in, all through. It's been a great season, it's been an amazing season. I really appreciate you guys. You've helped make it you've made it beautiful. Really, you did. We had some really good duels. We've had a lot of people making suggestions this season. It was great. We had a lot of let me look at my list. Unless I'm mistaken, we had 88 fan suggestions this season, which is a lot of suggestions. No complaints, I'm just saying that's a lot, and it was great. Lot of community support, and I appreciate it. Alright, Ass Blossom indeed, but luckily I can play around an Ass Blossom. In fact, him doing that is going to help us. Because now I'm going to be able to do my combos without worrying about Ash Blossom. So we're going to go ahead and use Junk Converter. We already have Junk Synchron, but we need Converter in the grave. We want him in the graveyard, because we're going to be starting out with the good old Junk Speeder. Good old Junk Speeder who helps us start up so many things. Good old Junk Synchron going to be bringing back Mr. Converter. That way I'll be able to do more things. And don't tell me you have Effect Veiler on top of that. That would not be good for me. I mean, could I do stuff around that? Not really. I mean, granted, I could. Okay. Okay, might have to do something snarky then. Dang old hand traps. It's one of the reasons I was considering Forbidden Lance for this deck, just because stuff like that, but, effectively I can't do much about that. But I do have this, Stardust Synchron. You contribute a monster to summon this card from your hand or your graveyard. And since we tributed a monster, I can summon Stardust Trail from my hand. That way we'll at least be able to do a little bit of something. So let's go ahead and get Arriving Miracle to our hand. It's a nice little spell card. Basically, if you Synchro Summon, you can draw a card or summon a tuner from the hand. But when you activate it, it has another effect. I can stack Wish-converging Dragon on top of my deck. So let's go ahead and make Stardust. I was going to do Junk Speeder, but this works too. So we'll summon out Stardust Dragon. This will activate a couple of things. We're going to go ahead and get out I will get a token from Trail. Huzzah. And I get to draw a card. And since I drew my Converging Dragon, I can summon it from my hand. Hacha. And then, since I have a level 8 dragon, I can summon Stardust Xiaolong, which is just a monster that's a level 1, and I can summon it because I happen to have, Stardust Dragon. So now we're going to make the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. He's a level 11 with not only a spell trap negate, but a monster negate, and he can attack multiple times because we have Stardust in the grave. Hacha. So let's go ahead and run this guy over. He tried to stop the combo, but the combo just kept going. Alright, what is this? Shaddoll Wendy. Alright, she. So we're up against some version of Shaddolls with lots of hand traps, I see. Interesting. But I have a very powerful monster. I don't know if he can get around this too well. I mean, I can stop his construct, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, because basically, once per turn, I can negate the effects of a face-up monster of my opponents. It's not a quick effect, sadly, but it exists. Plus, if he uses a spell trap, I can just, banish this for a turn, negate that effect, bring back my monster in the following turn. It's very nice. And then, what is he doing? You're going to summon something, my dude. You went to all the trouble of stopping me. You might as well keep going. I mean, you clearly wanted to do something. Or did he disconnect? And I'm still waiting for it. He might have disconnected. There's a chance. There's a chance he is disconnected. If he has disconnected, well, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead because I don't want you guys to have to wait. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Let's see. Negation. I negate you. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, basically I can negate whatever by just tributing this thing. I don't want him to get more stuff. I'd rather him not. So let's just bring back... I could have done, beaten over this, beaten over something else. I'd rather just make it so he can't do anything. Plus, this is banished now. So he doesn't have it. He just does not have it. Squamata, you say. Oh, and okay, now he surrenders. Okay, well... Now, you get a taste of what this deck... This is like bare bones with this deck. Just summoning out Majestic Star. If Speeder had gone off, we would have had a few more monsters on the board. I would have drawn through my deck with my good old TG Librarian Boy. But you get an idea of this deck. This guy is a beastly boss monster. Just negates, omni-negation, banishing, and bringing itself back. It's a very nice monster. So, there's duel number 1. We'll go for duel number 2. And continue to do stuff. And hopefully Junk Speeder will let us do even more things. Alrighty, our secondary opponent. Like I was saying, it's been a good 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. It's been the best season of the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh. We got so many we got a whole bunch of... I'll leave the score as of, before this episode up on the screen if you care. Not everyone cares about the score. I'm almost going to put it up there because I can. It's been really good. Got a whole bunch of new subs, which, like I said, my channel, it's a small one. I like having subs, but it's not like the most important thing in the universe, but I appreciate it nonetheless. But it's been really good. And so, again, 133 subs this season, which is, amazing. It's really cool. And I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are amazing. You really are. So, I'm going to go ahead and, hopefully we'll get Junk Speeder going this time. That would be nice. And I got DoppelWarrior here. When DoppelWarrior is used as synchro material, I get tokens. You don't always need the tokens, but the tokens are useful. They can do stuff. So let's go ahead and do the Junk Speeder and give myself 2 level 1 tokens. Hachamba. So we'll get ourselves token. And we're going to summon Synchron. And do I have a tuner in the hand? I do not. So let's see. What do I want here? I got a level 1 tuner for sure. And let's get Quickdraw just in case. Just in case I need Ultimaya. Don't usually get Ultimaya, but if I need it, I can get it. So let's go ahead and get Stardust Illuminate, because I already have my Arriving Miracle. We'll activate Arriving Miracle. That way I can put my Dragon Boy on top of my deck. Hacha. Alright, let's go. We're just going to do some basic combos here. Good old TG Hyper Librarian using my Stardust Synchro and one of these tokens. Hacha. So now I get to draw a card thanks to Miracle. And summon this tuner right now. Hacha. And I better hurry up, because the timer is not kind to me. The timer will never be your friend playing this deck, because the timer just hates your guts. Yeah, no matter how much you try. So I might have to skip over explaining some of these combos. But hopefully you'll get the idea. And yeah, I can make Ultimaya. I can also make this. Okay, first let's make Ultimaya. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of these two. Summon Ultimaya. That way I got them a-going. We'll use Stardust Synchron. We'll tribute Charge Warrior because we don't need him right now. What I need is Stardust Synchron and the effect of my Stardust Trail to bring it out. Hacha. So we'll go ahead and special summon Stardust Dragon. Hello, here I am. And then I get a token, because I did that. So 8, 9, 10, 11. And make my Majestic boy. Hacha. Who says I don't know how to do math? It's me. I'm not the best at math. It's not my strong suit. Regardless, I'm gonna have a fairly strong board here. I mean, I've got a fair number of stuff and things. I have Illuminate, which I can just basically use to bring out a Stardust card, but I don't need to do that just yet. So I'm gonna end my turn. I think we're good. I've got a monster effect negate, an Omni negate. This can't be destroyed so long as I've got one of these two on the board. And every time I set a card, I get stuff. Obedience Schooled. No. I know how powerful that card is. I'm going to have to say no to that. I'm going to have to say no. That card's too powerful. This is like Melffy's or something. And I know how powerful that the Obedience School can be in Melffy's. I don't trust that. Okay, so it's not Melffy, it's Zodiac's. Alright. Interesting. Tiger Mortar. And he's going to be just overlaying on top of overlays here. Good old Borbo. And then he's going to make, what, Chakanine or Trident? Okay. Good old Trident. He can battle into me. But that'll activate his effect, and then I can just negate it, so I don't know what he's thinking he can do. That's not how that works, my dude. Good effort. Good effort, but yeah, my board's just a little too strong for you there. You know, me stopping his Obedience School might just put the nail in this guy's coffin. Okay, so he does have a puppy. I will be cautious around the dog. Or rather, I won't, because my opponent surrenders. Alright. Well, I will say, the Obedience School, I'm glad I stopped that. If I had not stopped that, this guy probably could have run me over, because Melffy's, as Melffy Rabby keeps telling me, is best deck. Unless they lose the ability to Obedience School. So, there's duel number 2. Let's keep going, just rolling right over, folks. We're doing most everything we do, but I want to keep going. See if I can summon Blazar Dragon. That would be pretty cool. Alrighty, third opponent. Now, so far, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Opening hand is... It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. My opponent doesn't have much, which is good for me, bad for him. Let's go ahead and do what we did before. Foolish Burial. If he ashes us, it's fine, because I can just play around. You can play around an Ash Blossom from this deck if you got the right stuff. So let's go ahead and summon out Junk Synchron. Bring back DoppelWarrior. Alright, so he didn't even pause at that, implying he doesn't have a monster effect negation. Which is good, because if he monster effects negates me, I'm in trouble. So, we'll do as we did before. And you know, I will say in this third duel, you know, I normally don't I leave the little card at the front of the video, but if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd very much appreciate it if you did. No pressure or anything, of course, no pressure. Just if you felt like it, you know, because I don't usually ask for subs. I feel like it's something that, you know, it should be everyone's with the new support. Yep. The new supports indeed. I do have the new support cards. And so, let's see how this ends. We shall see. We shall see indeed, unless he's got Nibiru in his hand and he's just screwing with me. I want to see the deck's potential. I will do my best, my friend, to show the potential of deck. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh. Well, that's going to put a damper on my parade. So I can't add anything. That kind of sucks. Let's see. 4, 5, 6. Another, let's see. I mean, I can make Ultimaya. That's something. I can make TG Hyper Librarian for later. Alright, so, yeah, this guy kind of messed up my everything. I was kind of hoping to do more. Droll and Lockbird kind of hurts. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't have a level 4 non-tuner at the moment, though. I bricked a bit. You see, yeah, that happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. Alright, let's go ahead and set Fossil Dig just to get a card. We'll get something. Haquera of the Golden Land, I see. Okay, so he is playing Eldlich. Alright. Interesting enough. Let's see here. Exoskeleton, 5, 6 star. I don't really want to use up my Librarian, though. I don't want to do anything, because, yeah, he stopped my stuff. So I'm just going to run him over for now. It's not going to be the greatest thing in the universe, but, you know, I can at least halfway stop Eldlich. Or I should say I can halfway stop his Golden Lord. It won't be perfect, but because of Droll and Lockbird, I can't add stuff for the rest of my turn. Actually, does that work off of Synchro? So, you know, I'm going to experiment. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to try it, even though I'm pretty sure this does not work. Nope, it does not work. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Screw it. And I could make Satellite Warrior, but there's literally no reason to do that. Let's end our turn. We'll be fine. Plus, I can make Satellite Warrior in my opponent's turn using my Formula Synchron, and I can blow up his stuff, basically. Let's see. Alright. GG. Alright, well, my opponent has surrendered. Sadly, you know, he just couldn't do anything. I'll go ahead and do a bonus duel, because that was a bit too short for a third duel. Can't end on a low note like that, but, you know, I was able to play around Droll and Lockbird to a degree. That's why I play Tzolkin. Just in case you get hit with things like Droll and Lock, or you can't draw things, you at least can end on something. So let's go ahead for a fourth bonus duel, and, you know, we'll just keep doing what we're doing and see what other decks we can destroy. Alrighty, the fourth and final opponent of the day. You know, let's hope for just a little bit of back and forth this time. That would be nice, you know? I mean, so long as we get ourselves a good enough hand. Okay, that's good enough. I mean, I got searches for my boy. So long as I got searches for the boy is all good in the hood. Plus, I got Arrive at Miracle to start, so that's a good thing. So we'll see what our... Really? Really? This is the season finale. Okay. He did a little extra. He put one additional card on the board. Good enough for us. Alrighty, let's go ahead and use Junk Converter. We'll start out with Junk Converter in case he ashes us or does a lot of other things that could hurt us. We'll see what happens, you know? Sometimes you just gotta see what happens, man. So, okay, let's go ahead and use 1 for 1. Just in case something bad happens. We'll get ourselves a Boost Warrior. To the field. We'll put that out so we have ourselves a bit of stardom up fuel. So let's summon out Junk Synchron. We'll use his effect, bring back a Junk Converter. As we like to do. And, okay, that will work. Good. I could have reinforced for another Boost Warrior if I needed so. If I needed to do it, I could have done it. So let's go ahead, make our boy. We'll go ahead and do what we've been doing. You know, I'm just going to talk over what we're doing, because you guys have seen this combo. You've seen it a million times. You know how this works. I don't need to explain. Do I need to explain it at this point? I don't think I really do. Not really. It's pretty... You know what I'm doing? And you've seen me do it. So, now my opponent has something to interact with with. We'll see. If he interrupts Junk Speeder, it might get a little dicey with this hand. Obviously, before I was able to out it, but not with this hand. I don't have my Synchron. My Stardust Synchron, I should say. So let's go ahead. Level 1 and level 5. Level 4, definitely. We'll get a level 5 just in... Oh, I know I'm going to use that, actually. Let's get... I don't have any monsters. Let's get a level 2. We'll just get ourselves a 2. Why not? So let's go ahead and do as we've done before. Stardust Synchron is going to search as a card. I've got Miracle, so I'll get the other Stardust spell. I shall get the other Stardust spell. You know, I kind of wish you just said Stardust spell, because then I could add my Stardust, the other spell. The one that lets me revive dragons. That would have been nice, too. I'm just saying. So let's go ahead and make our Librarian. Hello. Here he is. And we'll just go from there, man. I'm just going to make, like, all the things out of the wazoo. Let's go ahead and make Charge Warrior to start him up. Hello, here he is. Draw, like, 2 whole cards. And, oh, wait, I got to remember my Miracle. Getting a little ahead of myself right here. Getting a little overconfident. Can't do that. So let's activate our Arriving Miracle before I forget to do that. Don't want to forget to do that. Alright. Put the boy on the top of the deck. There you go. Everything's right in the world now. So let's go ahead and use these 2. Make Clear Wing. Draw us a card. Draw us another card. Just give me all the cards in the world. TG Hyper Librarian. He's at 1 for a very good reason. Imagine if this guy was at 2. That'd be crazy. Okay, I don't need to do that because I get to draw regardless. Yeah, I get to draw regardless, so there's not really a point in that. I only needed the 1 draw anyway. Because I can keep drawing out the wazoo. Alright, so let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see. Stardust Dragon or Synchro Monster. List Star... Okay, I don't have that. 8, 9, 10. I don't have quite the right levels here. Not quite. Okay. Let's see. What can I make right now? I could make Stardust Dragon. Could do that. You know what? Sure. We've done enough with TG Hyper Librarian. He's done enough job for us. He's done enough for us. It's all good. Let's go ahead and bring this. Let's get ourselves a monster. Let's get Xiaolong out here. And all will be good. 8, 9. Yep. 8, 9, 10. Yep, that'll work. Draw us a card. Activate Stardust Illuminate so I can ditch a Stardust card. More importantly, this will let me modulate my levels. So let's go ahead and ditch... I don't need Trail right now. So I'm just going to summon it to my field. Because I don't need it. That's how much I want to summon it. Alright, so 8, 9, 10... 8, 9, 10... You know, I could just special summon this and just save myself the trouble. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and make our boy. We'll make our boy one last time. Hello. Here I am. Nice to meet you. You gonna Nibiru me after all that? No? Okay, good. And let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's just go ahead and go for go. Let's go for broke. Let's attack with Clear Wing. Just to eliminate whatever this is. I don't even know what it is, but I don't think it'll matter too much. More Shaddolls. We started this episode with Shaddolls. We shall end it with Shaddolls. What does this do again? Target a monster and destroy it. And he's targeting Trail. Okay, I don't... It's fine. Because I can attack multiple times thanks to my Majestic boy. Unless this is something like Storming Mirror Force. Ooh, that would be terrifying. But yeah, I can attack twice because I've got a Stardust in the grave. He's an 8K... He's an OTK machine. He really is. So, there you go. The deck. That is the deck. That is the season, everybody. We're good. Hopefully that'll be good. Our opponents aren't going to get any better, I think. They just keep, like, doing nothing. I can't help it. They're not doing nothing today. But at least our deck's working. So let's go ahead to the final end screen. Alrighty, everybody, Stardust Dragon. We went ahead and we went 4-0. You know, our opponents weren't the best of opponents, admittedly. You know, that happens sometimes. It's unfortunate. I was hoping for just a little bit more back and forth. Granted, I was trying to just kind of run people over. But you get the idea of this deck. You just go for your start 'em up cards. You make a big old board. You make a bunch of synchro mods. And we made most of our synchros. I didn't get to show off the new guy as much as I would. I mostly put this guy in here because there were situations where I would be able to make another level 6 synchro, and I figured I would just put this guy in. And he does let you draw more stuff. And as you can tell, I like to draw lots of stuff. So, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please click on that there like button. Maybe even smash the like and subscribe button at the same time. That would be cool. And so, I'm going to be taking my days off, but first I got my Q&A and as well another video to let out. After that, a few days off, and then back to Replay City. So, thank you guys very much for supporting the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 4. It's been a blast. You guys are amazing. Your boy Memphis is signing out. I am going to go pass out. Take care.